episode 2 gist. Now, if you haven't watched episode 1, what are you doing now? What's popping? Go over and watch episode 1 because I dropped premium gist there. Okay, so welcome back. This is every NG, of course, and we give you the gist as it is hot. My name is Judith, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the video, share to your friends. Everybody deserves the love, so share, just share to anybody. Okay, so remember that last time we were talking about episode 1 of I Am Laycon. I'm like, okay, this is getting interesting. This is really getting interesting. So in episode 2, more gist, more people. Yeah, when I did the introduction in episode 1, that was just half of people we're going to meet, right? And remember that where we ended up was where Tariela, who is Laycon's content manager, got really upset over a slight mistake from our end, but to them it was a big deal. So yeah, over a mistake they made with his pictures and how he was bringing backlash their way. Now, taking off from that, they got straight into Laycon's music. I'm just like, let the boy breathe. Or even boy said, do you want to breathe? Because he didn't look like he wanted to breathe. He was just like, look, let's get on. What's the next thing? When are we recording? When are we chopping? When are we meeting the producers? It was just a lot. Laycon, calm down. You will sing this song. We will listen to it. We'll stream it. So yeah, he got into his music. But before that, before going into new things, his manager, his brand manager, that's Gomez, was more like, look, Laycon, let's wrap up this old Laycon. And Laycon himself agreed that they were going to wrap up like old Laycon with his EP. Now that's the Who is Laycon EP. He's like, let's use this EP and just mop up like everything concerning Laycon before the BB Niger house. In the BB Niger house, we are going to give your followers, your fans, answers to that in Who is Laycon. Now, after Who is Laycon, it's a new dawn, like new Laycon, new music, new vibe, kind of like a rebrand. So that was the plan for Who is Laycon. And Laycon already had a couple hits for the EP. He was just down to recording more stuff, just making sure that everything was tidy. Now remember that I told you that we had like more introductions in this episode 2 of the reality TV show. I beg your pardon. We had more introductions, and guess who came? I know when you hear Laycon's brother, you think, okay, Yomi. By the way, if you're wondering who Yomi is, who is Yomi? If you've ever heard Laycon say Alake of Lagos, that is Yomi. I know, because I thought it was a girl as well. I'm like, Alake of Lagos has to be female. So anybody, like, I'm one of those people. I was not saying, this girl that Laycon took picture with, that's Alake of Lagos, not knowing that it's actually his brother who is Alake of Lagos. So yeah, Yomi equals to Alake of Lagos. So let's not talk about Yomi just yet. Laycon introduced his eldest brother. His name is Temitope. Let me tell you how it happened. So they were at the beach, vibing after a hard day's work. Let's chill, have some fun, party. And next thing, Yomi is like, I have a surprise for him. And then he goes and comes back with Laycon's brother. Laycon was shocked. He's like, oh my god, guys, this is my brother. I'm like, calm down. You probably see him every day, so why are you fangirling over your brother? But he was really excited to see his eldest brother. He's like, guys, this is my brother. His name is Temitope. And they went on to, take him to the confessionary. He was talking about how calm Laycon is, how he has always said that he will make it, everybody will be fine in the family. It was really touching. And here's the thing with Temitope. He's like the opposite of Yomi. Remember that I mentioned in episode, if you not watch episode 1, you should go, because that's where I gave the background of everything. But Yomi is more like an outgoing person, social one, life of the party, always about the booze, the girls, the drinks, everything. Like, that's Yomi for you, having fun 247. The guy is not just cruise. He's just cruise. While Temitope is more a calmer version. He's like father vibes. Make sure you take care of yourself, take your fruits and vegetables, rest, focus on your music, that kind of thing. Now that's elder brother vibe. So Temitope is more like a calm version of the brothers. And I now figured that it looks like Laycon is in the middle. Do you get? Laycon can get serious and he can be like play. So yeah, I guess it's in the middle of everything. But yeah, that was Temitope, Laycon's brother, introduced to us. But another person that we were introduced to was Laycon's producer, right? And his name is Echo. Now, after the beach situation, they moved back to making music so quickly. I'm like, rest. So yeah, Laycon's producer, his name is Echo, and according to Laycon, he has hits in his bag. Like, he's a bad producer. He's so good. I'm like, okay, your word, but unless he produces my track, I cannot say for sure. But yeah, that was it. He really had like high, just amazing things to say about Echo. And immediately they met Echo, it was like chop, 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 let's get to producing. His studio wasn't even ready. Like, Laycon is serious. See, when you're praying for determination, you'll be like, God, something Laycon or better, because he is really focused, he's determined. So, they got into producing, freestyling. It was just amazing to see the whole music process. Now, let's go back. You know how people just chop things, chop, chop, chop? Remember that I mentioned Laycon's girlfriend. It was in episode 2 that they just wrapped up that situation quickly. So Laycon had spoken to the girl, they had ended things, they are both focusing on their lives, right? They are both in their own lanes. So after that happened, Laycon was now feeling bad. I'm like, why are you feeling bad? Why are you feeling bad? Who did what they did that caused the end of this relationship? It's you. So yeah, Laycon was feeling bad, and then his brother had to come in to tell him, like, look, bro, you decided to focus on your life and your music and like everything that you have ahead of you. She's doing her so. He literally said, let it go. Like, life is carpe diem. And I'm just like, oh, what's this one saying? What's this one saying? But I guess that's how it is. People part ways all the time. People just stop loving each other, or just things don't just work out. So it is what it is with the both of them. But let me talk to you about these 3 brothers. Look, they are so amazing. Reason why is they spoke about having a memorial for their dad. Now, if you remember, while they were in the Baby Niger house, the housemates, they had a task paying tributes to your hero, and Laycon's hero was his dad. He's like, my dad is my hero. He was so selfless. And after the whole beach scene, after everything that happened, they sat down to talk, and Laycon was like, look, I want to do a memorial for dad. I want to do a memorial for dad and mom, but mom in the sense that I want her to remember her husband. I want her to celebrate her husband who has passed, but I don't want her to really be in the whole media situation, so we have to work our way around that. That's the reason why we struggled to find Laycon's mother. He didn't want her in the limelight, so yeah, he just wants his mom to sit down, relax, be sipping juice, sipping wine, and just say like, oh, Laycon is my son, so I deserve to enjoy stuff like that. So yeah, and then while they were talking about the memorial, they put up this really cute family picture of Laycon, his mom, and his dad. Now you see his parents like beside him, and then you just see Laycon there with his suit like, I don't care what's going on in this picture. What's even going? Who gave me this outfit? So yeah, that was it. The family picture was really beautiful. He was just standing. Now I explained to you, just chilling like, okay, what's going on here? Snap this thing, let me go. So yeah, that was it. So I guess we have a memorial coming up soon. We'll be on the watch out for that one as well. See, this part of this gist I want to give you. I want you to bring your very big red pin. You know that pin that used to put things on the board? Bring a big red pin and stamp this part of the gist. I'll tell you why later on. That's why you need to stay tuned, because the gist is progressing, right? So, Laycon went away. He traveled actually to Akwa Ibom. I think he had one of his meet and greet situations. And then his brother decided to take on the decoration of the house, just fixing the place. Because remember that I told you it's a new place, but it's not the one he won. So yeah, his brother took up decoration, and then he brought his old friend who is an interior decorator. Now, her name is Alicia. And Alicia is a babe. And when I saw her stepping in, I'm like, before she was even introduced, I'm like, who is this girl? Is it your Miss girlfriend? Oh my God, what's going on here? But then they're like, oh, her name is Alicia. She's an interior decorator. I'm like, oh, okay. What a bummer. But Alicia looked really good. Put a stamp on Alicia's name, okay? She looked really good. Came into the house, was really excited. And then Yomi said he could speak for her work. And from what she showed in the clips, it was like, this girl knew what she was doing. Like, she knew what she was on about, right? She knew what was going on with this interior decor stuff. So she came in, she looked at the house, was making mood boards. See, anywhere you see Yomi, aka Alake of Lagos, help me spank him, because that boy did not try for Laycon at all. See, he did not try for his brother at all. So let me tell you what happened. Remember that I told you that Alicia came in to size the house up, figure out where to do what to do when. There are 3 rooms in that house. Background gist, there are 3 rooms. One belongs to Laycon, one belongs to Yomi, that's Laycon's brother and personal manager, and the other one belongs to BC, who is Laycon's best friend and road manager. So 3 rooms shared. They didn't show us BC's room, probably for privacy reasons. He didn't want his personal stuff out there understandable. But they showed us Laycon's room and Yomi's room. Now we started from Yomi's room. Yomi's room looked put together. His bed was laid, his duvet was folded, his suitcase was by the corner, his shoes were arranged. I'm like, something is not adding up here. Something's not right, because the Yomi that I'm seeing, this personality I'm seeing, is not capable of being disarranged. No, don't tell me that. But anyway, I was like, maybe he's just, like he's an outgoing person. Doesn't mean he has to be disorganized because he looks that way. But then again, we now moved from Yomi's room to Laycon's room. Catastrophe. It was a mess. Laycon's clothes were all over the floor. His bed was, even Alicia was like, wow. Wow, is this what I have to deal with? And then you now see Yomi there, evil brother, saying, wow, yeah, wow too. I'm like, come on, you laid your bed, you fixed your room, you didn't even have like, let me help my brother and cover his shame. You just made us see the room like that. That's not fair, Yomi, that's not fair. So yeah, that was it. They showed Laycon's room. I'm like, this boy did this thing on purpose. It has to be on purpose. Nobody can tell me anything. I'm not going to agree. That was bad. So yeah, after that situation, the lady said, okay, I'm going back to my mood board just to give you a couple ideas we could do in the house. So I'll get back to you. Let's end Alicia's page there for now. Now, guess who made a cameo appearance on the show? I'm listening. If you said Lilo, you're probably you're actually very correct, because Lilo came in. Lilo was looking beautiful. I mean, I saw somebody in black just coming in, and I saw Lilo. I'm like, Lilo. So yeah, she came in, had a conversation with Laycon. Funny how when she stepped in, because Laycon was with his brother, when she steps in, Yomi just stood up and was like, oh, I have to go sort some things out. I'm like, you don't have anything to sort out. Yomi, you don't have anything to sort out. Just say you want to go and give them some privacy. We understand all these things. So yeah, he stepped out, and Lilo and Laycon were talking about the house. And then Laycon was saying how, oh, you were like one of my closest people in the house. I really missed you. I was like, how many weeks did Lilo stay in the house that you're missing her like that? But again, we saw that, Laycon was all about Lilo, especially when she left. She's like, oh, I wish Lilo stayed. And coming out of the house, their friendship really grew. Like, their bond was tighter. It was just a lot. So I wasn't even surprised to see Lilo, to be honest. I just felt like, she's going to be here somewhere or another. So they were talking, but they didn't even show us the main conversation, or like that conversation with Lilo and Laycon. It happened in episode 3. So yeah, I'll be giving you that gist in episode 3. But we kind of rounded things up here with Laycon and Lilo, just talking, chilling, having drinks and all whatnot. Trust me, you don't want to miss episode 3. That's what I have to say. So yeah, I've gone to the end of this episode's review. Tell me what you think of this whole situation and what Laycon is all about in I Am Laycon. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But before you go, do not forget to subscribe to our channel, share our videos, like our videos, of course. And until next time, this is Every NG, where we give you unlimited Nigerian trends. And my name is Judith. Bye.